Hello, students and scholars of the third grade. My name is Ms. Pagan, and I am a remote teacher. I'm also a virtual content specialist. And today I'd like to share with you a section of this lesson. You are in Module 7. Today's lesson is Day 6, Comparing and Classifying Other Polygons. And your focus question is, how can we compare and classify polygons? In this module, you have been comparing and classifying polygons, or a plane figure with straight edges. Today, you'll focus on comparing or thinking about how polygons are the same or different, and placing them in groups or classifying them with the focus of regular polygons. Students and scholars, please pay very special attention anytime you see a yellow square. Use these sticky notes as to-do steps, especially in the Explore section. Students and scholars, let's begin. In this introduction section, the directions are, look at the following polygons. What do you notice? What do you wonder? You may pause the video and write your responses in the blue box, and then press play when you are ready to continue. Students and scholars, you may have noticed that there are 6 polygons. You may have also noticed that there are polygons that are quadrilaterals with 4 sides, such as polygon S. Perhaps you have noticed that other polygons are not quadrilaterals, such as polygon W that has 3 sides and is a triangle. Perhaps you have noticed that there are polygons that are funny looking, such as polygon X. What do you wonder? Maybe you're asking, which polygons are the same or have the same amount of sides or equal sides? Let's find out. In this Explore section, the directions are measure all the sides of each polygon and write the length in each box. Which of these polygons have sides that are equal? These are regular polygons. In order to complete this task, pay very special attention to the to-do steps. Step 1, drag the ruler to one side of a polygon. Step 2, use the rotate circle to line up one side of a polygon. Step 3, measure and label. I'm going to show you these 3 steps with a few sides on polygon S. Step 1, drag the ruler to one side of a polygon. I'm going to drag the ruler to this bottom side of polygon S. Step 2, use the rotate circle, which you will find when you click on the ruler in the center of the ruler. You'll use the rotate circle to line up to one side of the polygon. I'm going to line this up just right. Step 3, measure and label. Well, I'm going to make sure that I measure from 0 marker to the corner of this side. This side of the polygon measures at 4. I'll click on the blue box and write 4. Students, I have just completed all 3 steps to measure one side of the polygon. I'm going to measure one more. Step 1, drag the ruler to one side of a polygon. Step 2, use the rotating circle to line up to one side of the polygon. Step 3, measure and label. Awesome. Now, students, just a hint. In order to measure all the sides of this polygon, you may need to rotate the ruler completely from left to right to up and down to measure each side. Then you'll drag the ruler to the side, step 1. Use the rotate circle to rotate the ruler, and then measure by lining up the ruler from the 0 marker. You'll do this to both sides of this polygon and continue to measure each polygon that is listed in this Explore section. Please follow all 3 steps that are listed here. Step 1, drag the ruler to one side of a polygon. Step 2, use the rotate circle to line up to one side of a polygon. Step 3, measure and label. You may pause the video to complete this step and then press play when you are ready to continue. Students, in order to review this section, I'd like to show you it already completed. You will notice in Polygon S, all the sides are 4. This is a regular polygon because all polygons are equal. You will notice in Polygon T that the sides are not equal. They are listed from 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 4. However, you will notice that both Polygon W and Polygon U are regular polygons, with each side equal. Finally, students, these funny-looking polygons have different measurements from each side and are listed below for your reference. Let's continue to the next section of this Explore. In this section, you're going to use the 90-degree angle tool to check which polygons include a right angle. Step 1, drag the 90-degree angle to one angle of the polygon. Step 2, just like before, use the rotator tool to line up to that angle. And step 3, measure and label. And this time you'll measure and label, yes, if that polygon has at least one angle that is 90 degrees. This polygon has at least one angle that is 90 degrees. So I can label yes. You may pause the video and press play when you are ready to continue. Students and scholars, after completing this section, you are going to use the information that you have gathered from slide 15 and 16 and classify or group the polygons. You're going to think about which polygons here have all sides that are equal and write them in the first group. Which polygons here, listed here, all sides are not equal, and place their letters in the second group. And in the final group, which polygons have at least one right angle, and place it in the third group. You may write your responses, press pause, and press play when you are ready to continue. Students and scholars, I'd like to show you this chart completed. You will notice that if I have labeled each polygon as to which polygons have more than one right angle or just one right angle, each polygon is listed as yes, with at least one right angle, or no, not containing a right angle. Using that information and the measurements that I showed you, you can classify these polygons. Polygon S, U, and W have all sides that are equal. Polygon X, V, and T, all sides are not equal. They have different measurements. And polygon S and T have at least one right angle. What do you notice about this work? And what questions do you have? You may click on the blue section, press pause to write your response, and press play to continue. Students, today we have utilized the measurements to determine and classify which polygons are regular, having, as we stated before, all sides that are equal, all angles or at least one angle that has a right angle, Today in this lesson, we have compared and classified polygons, specifically thinking about which polygons are regular and which polygons have at least one angle that is 90 degrees. Again, this is Ms. Pagan. Please feel free to write comments and questions in our YouTube videos so that we can best support you.